Mina, if things are staying the same in Dallas, how do the Cowboys take the next step?
Yeah. It's funny, Laura. I think if this news had broken, I don't know, mid-season, that the Cowboys were keeping both Kellen Moore and Dan Quinn, people would be shocked and ecstatic. I mean, those two coordinators were both being talked about as the best assistant coaches in the entire league. And while I think it is undoubtedly positive that they're retaining both for continuity's sake and given what they've shown, now I think they both have something to prove. Obviously, with Kellen Moore and the offense struggling, particularly, well, I would say both the passing and the rushing attack struggling down the stretch. But also with Dan Quinn, you know, it was an incredible turnaround in Dallas, but I think you saw at the end of the season, they were a little bit dependent on turnovers, and there are some holes, particularly in the secondary, that need to be addressed. So, again, win for the team in terms of continuity and keeping good coaches, but, they both do have some areas to improve upon.
Yeah, and let's be honest, right? This wasn't necessarily a Josh McDaniels situation. They didn't get a job somewhere and then say, oh, we want to be back with the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah. It seems that either deals couldn't be reached or deals were not offered and teams went in other directions. So it's cool that everybody's back. But just remember, having everybody last year or this year wasn't enough. So what's the next step, Dallas Cowboys? How do you improve your team? Do you go find another corner to play opposite Trayvon Diggs? Can you build more depth on the offensive line to protect Dak Prescott and to get this running game going again? And with the cap space and with your situations of free agencies, who is going to be back on this team? And so you're not expecting the same roster to walk back through the door for the Dallas Cowboys. And frankly, that roster wasn't good enough. What steps do you take to go from, okay, a bad team in Mike McCarthy's first year, now a division winner in the NFC East? Do you become an NFC championship team? Do you become a Super Bowl team? And what are the steps you're going to take to get there? Is Mike McCarthy going to manage clock better? Is he going to be better at his job? All of these things have to happen for the Dallas Cowboys to get what they want. And if those things don't happen, we will be having these same conversations next year that we're having this year. And that's not the place Jerry Jones wants to be.
You know, just a little bit more context to what you're saying about the salary cap. Dallas's current salary cap value, $226.5 million. That's $19.2 million over their cap space. They've got to restructure some guys, especially DeMarcus Lawrence, Amari Cooper, maybe Tyron Smith. There's a lot of question marks when you think about what their roster, to Ryan's point, looked like this year and how it will look next year.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.